everyone, Joe March here, also known as Psycho Sorcerer, and today we're doing a cryptid tier list. Now, I did not create this tier list thing, so some of these I know, some of these I don't know. I have not looked at it before. I just saw there's a lot of cryptids, and we're going to rate them. Now, we're going to rate them on 4 factors. 1, how well known they are, and of course, if I don't know them, that's going to be a low rating on that one. 2, did I say 1? 1 was how, yeah. 2 is how likely they are to actually exist. That seems important, right? 3, how cool the concept is. And lastly, 4, smash or pass, how hot they are. So that's what's going to determine the rankings for all these ones. And we're starting with the big daddy of them all, the one with the biggest feet, Bigfoot. Now, we know Bigfoot's got big feet, and you know what they say about people who have big feet. So obviously, for the smash or pass category, he's getting top marks. He is definitely one of the most famous cryptids. Top marks there as well. And then, is it likely to be real? Honestly, while I don't know if I believe Bigfoot is real, the idea that some kind of ape-like creature exists that we just haven't found out in the wilderness is not that far-fetched. So I would say that's pretty high up there too. And how cool is Bigfoot? There's the problem. You know, compared to some of these other cryptids we're going to look at, I really don't think he has the it factor. Because, you know, he's like, it's like when you look at Superman. Superman looks like he should have all the ranks. But when you look at him compared to modern day superheroes, sometimes you're like, that's that old 60s superhero shit. Or is he older than the 60s? I don't know. Point being that you look at him and you're like, yeah, that's Boy Scout. That's Boy Scout. And that's kind of how I feel with Bigfoot. It's like, yeah, Bigfoot is probably going to be the most likely that exists here. He's probably the hottest that's on here. He's probably the most well known. But is he the coolest? I'm going to give Bigfoot an A. He is close, very close to an S tier. And we think we all agree on that. I think we can all agree that that's the proper place to start this whole thing. The Yeti, is that different? Is the Yeti different than Bigfoot? I guess that's its own topic. The Yeti is just Bigfoot, but in ice. B. Loch Ness Monster. Yes, Loch Ness Monster is cooler in the cool factor than Bigfoot. However, is the Loch Ness Monster more likely to exist? Well, I guess it doesn't have to be more likely to exist. Is it as likely to exist as Bigfoot? The idea that a dinosaur of some sort could have survived? I mean, we know alligators survived and they were alive when the dinosaurs existed. So this one, again, is skirts right on that. Yeah, it's possible type of thing. So that's good. Cooler than Bigfoot, right? So, okay, so far so good. Popularity is almost as high as Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot's a little more popular, but, you know, is Loch Ness cooler than that? Yeah, I think so. I think that's better. But here's the problem, guys. Smash or pass on Loch Ness Monster? I'm going to have to pass, bro. So I think Loch Ness has got to go right in A as well. He's evened out with Bigfoot, but on different levels. The Mothman. Look out. Alex Jones is looking out for the Mothman. I don't even know if Alex Jones talks about the Mothman, but it seems like something Alex Jones would talk about. Mothman is cool. He has reached that point where he's in like, you know, people will make fun of it in different cartoons and stuff like that. So his level of fame is up there. I don't think every person you meet on the street knows who the Mothman is. I think they all know Bigfoot and Loch Ness. He's not quite as popular in the masses, but he's up there. He's definitely creepier, so I think that's cooler because I like shit that gets closer to that eldritch horror vibe. Do I think he's real? I think he's less likely to be real, for sure. But he's cool as shit. And then, of course, smash or pass. Hey, it's got wings, right? We're going to obviously rank that high. So he's going up in the A as well. Flatwoods Monster. So I don't know what the Flatwoods Monster is. So that's going to hurt it. Because that's like, if I don't know it, then a lot of normal people probably don't know this. But Flatwoods Monster, I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, wow, that's creepy. So that's pretty cool. I would run if I saw that. So it gets positive marks on the like how cool it is, but it's going to get negative marks on the smash or pass if you look at this thing. So I'm going to have to go with a C rank for this guy right here. How likely is he? I don't know. It looks like a goblin or a gremlin, so I got nothing. What am I looking at here? Hopkinsville Goblin. That's just another goblin. We already talked about goblins. The goblins go here. The Jersey Devil. Yes, I know the Jersey Devil. I'm familiar with this one. based on his story where he's like a person that was born in some kind of Cthulhu shit. I don't remember exactly how it worked, but I think he was like a person first or something. I don't think it's very likely to be real, but it's definitely got the cool factor. He's got kind of a devil vibe, so he's got to be at least on the upper end of the Smash or Pass monitor, and he's pretty cool, so I got to put him up in A also. El Chupacabra. Now, El Chupacabra, everybody knows about, at least I think. That's the goat sucker right there, baby. So, as far as creepiness, he's creepier than Bigfoot and Loch Ness for sure. He's like on the level with Mothman and Jersey Devil. As far as how well known he is, he's up there. As far as like Smash or Pass, I think he's gonna be up high depending on which version. Like, is he a little monster? Like, is he? Because nobody knows what Chupacabra looks like, but that's some mystique. So we gotta rank that high. And then the last thing about him is like how likely he is to exist. And honestly, something that's just out there feeding on other animals seems likely. I'm putting Chupacabra up in the S tier. Now, mange Chupacabra, I don't know why that's separate, Chupacabra with mange, but he is not hitting the Smash or Pass, so he's going in the B tier. And I think that shows how much weight Smash or Pass has on this entire scale. The skunk ape, how is that not just another Bigfoot? I'm treating this like the Yeti. It's not as good as mainstream Bigfoot, but it's up there. The Falk monster, I don't know what this is. So I don't know what it is, so that hurts it for its notoriety. B, I can't make out what it looks like, so that makes it not cool. C, how likely is it? I don't know, it looks like some weird dude, like I got nothing. And then lastly, we've got Smash or Pass, and I think we finally got our first D right here. I don't know what this is, and I don't want to get with it. So, Ohio Grassman, is that the guy who brings weed to your door? S tier. Pennsylvania White Bigfoot. This is another Bigfoot. Go over here. Old Yellow Top. What the hell is Old Yellow Top? I feel like this is one where I gotta actually do some research. Hold on a second. Not Old Yeller. Old Yellow Top. What the fuck is an Old Yellow Top? It's just a dude. Oh, it's a furry dude. Okay, so this is the one for the furries. He's going right here with the other Bigfoot clones. The Wood Booger. That is just another name for Bigfoot. Put him right there. The Jacobs photographs. Are the photographs the monster? Get out of here. Horny Island. No, that's not what it says. Honey Island Swamp Monster. I mean, he's got to get the smash because of the Horny Island thing. He's not technically just another Bigfoot. He's not as well known as I think he's going with the other Bigfoots, though. I can't help it. They're all these Bigfoot clones go down here, and the Chupacabra with mange. They're all B. That's a B tier. They all could be up here, except they've been surpassed by their greater forms. Fresno Nightcrawlers. Aren't those worms? Like, what are we talking about here? What's a Fresno Nightcrawler? Is it an alien? Hold on. I haven't heard of it, so that's going to hurt it. Yeah, Fresno. Yeah, you know. Cryptid legend of the original. White leg-like figures moving. So they're legs? So they're legs. So they're gonna get high on the Smash or Pass value. They're not that cool though. I don't know who they are, and I don't think it's likely that a pair of legs is gonna just walk around. So we give these guys a C. Dover Demon. Well, he's a demon, so that's cool, but I haven't heard of him. He looks like he's looking for it. And then we got, how likely is he? Not very likely. I think I got to give this guy a C as well, unfortunately. I feel like he's better off than, you know what, if we're going to order them, he's over here. He's almost a B. You're almost a B, but you didn't quite make it, buddy. Michigan Dogman, you're another Bigfoot. Beast of Prey Road, get up in your Bigfoot category. Mermaids. Why do they look like this? So when I rate this on the Smash or Pass, does it have to look like this, or can it look like, you know, the mermaids from TV? Oh, that makes this difficult. Do people know mermaids? I think more people might know mermaids than know Mothman. So yeah, people know it. How cool is a mermaid? If it's the type that drags you to the bottom of the ocean and drowns your ass, that's pretty metal. Oh, man. I think the problem here, it's like, is it S tier or not? And it's all based on smash or pass. If they look like the picture, they're going in A tier. If it's mermaid is going up here. The Owl Man, that's a ripoff of the Mothman. He goes down here. Loveland Frogman. Okay, that's different. Now, Frogman, that's got to be, so smash or pass. He's got high ranks there. I haven't heard of him. How likely is there to be a Frogman? I could see that. That'd be cool. With the glowing eyes, that seems realistic to me. How cool is he? He's a Frogman. Obviously, he's A tier. Mantis Man. Now, isn't that just Mantis aliens? I don't know. Have I heard of him? Well, I've heard of a mantis, so kind of. Do I think a mantis would be scary as shit? Yes. Would you sleep with a mantis? You wouldn't make it out afterward. And then, how likely is a mantis man to exist? Not likely. Not if they have the spindly ass legs. They wouldn't be able to hold their own weight. So I think mantis man is going to go... He's in B, but he's up there. He's almost an A. The goat man. That's just the devil. S tier. Lizard Man. Oh, like from the lizard from Spider-Man? S tier. Wait, I can't. No, it can't just be on Smash or Pass. He's B tier. Okay. Oh, now I'm losing. It made another line. I don't like that. So someone's getting promoted. Mantis. There, that's better. Now I can see everything. What the fuck is this? Ningen? Get it away from me and kill it with fire. The lake. This is just the thing from the Black Lagoon. I can't put anything else in B because all these fucking Bigfoots. Is he C? Because he's just a movie character. I seen The Shape of Water, though. He's up here. But is he a real... All right, hold on. I mean, he should be right next to Lizard Man. These are big. Let's see. The Owl Man, Beast, yeah, these are all fucking Bigfoots. I can't put a Bigfoot up. Oh, I'm not putting you up. The Yeti. Man, I need more B range. All right, well, if stuff is down here on the end of A, then it's in between A and B. We're making a new meta category. Enfeld Horror. I've never heard of this, but it looks metal as shit. Would I sleep with it? Probably not. You know what? You're getting a C, but you're cool. Grafton Monster. I don't even know what this is. Grunch Road Monster. I mean, it's pushing some buttons I didn't know I had, but I don't know what it is. So, oh my God, I want to put it next to Lizard Man. Okay, you go in the special. You know what? Lizard Man's got to go up there too then. Got to go in the special category. So after Frogman, this stuff is like in between A and B. That's how we're doing this right now. This is good. There's too many monsters. Mongolian Deathworm. I seen Dan to Dan. That's cool. Does the Mongolian Deathworm, do most people know what it is? No. Is it scary? Cool? Yeah, it is. Would I sleep with it? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not sleeping with a Deathworm. It just sounds like you're waiting for a bad. He sounds like an STD already. How likely is he to exist? He's probably up there with some of these. Yeah, he's got to go where there's this new category. Now it's as full as B. I'm getting screwed. This is just the Loch Ness Monsters ripoff. So he goes down there. Champ, same thing. Oh my God, there's too many B's. Champ. Yeah, okay. Well, now I can't see everything on my screen. Maybe it would help if this ad wasn't taking up most of the space. What do we got here? Cussy? Is this like the pussy version of Loch Ness? You know what? No. Cussy goes down here because of that name. Cressy? Okay. These are all just the Loch Ness Monster. Bear Lake Monster. This is a regular ass alligator. D tier. Oklahoma Octopus. There's an Oklahoma Octopus? Whatever, I'd fuck it. Debar Chew. Don't know what that is. Beast of Gavoden? That sounds like some kind of Lovecraftian thing. I like that. He's cool. I'm not going to have sex with him. I don't know who he is. What was the other one? Why are those the ones I remember the most? Oh, how likely he is to exist? Yeah, you're down here with Oklahoma octopus. I can't even read what this one is. It also looks like a regular ass cat. The Nandy Bear. Well, he's another Bigfoot as far as I'm concerned. Beast of Bladenbro. Jesus, this looks like it's some kind of D&D monster. But you know what? You're going here. Phantom Big Cats. That's just a fucking lion or something. Beast. This is another one. A regular ass lion. Regular ass cheetah. Gorp. Well, you get points for the name alone, but you're just a Bigfoot. Ringdocus. Well, his name is metal as shit, but he looks like just a regular ass coyote. So you gotta go. I'm gonna put you here. This is getting less technical as we go along. Andean wolf. Oh, okay. Is he a regular ass wolf? I don't know what he is. Put him here. Deloy ape. A regular ass ape. Now I really can't see shit all. Well, you're going up here then. Look how scientific we are, guys. Orange coyote. Orange coyote. This looks like a faking this looks like an animal you would just see in like the zoo. Tailed slow loris. This is literally just a sloth. Is there a whole cryptid section? It's just weird animals like they're real things. You know what? I should be rating these higher because the likelihood of them being real is higher. I've been fucking up. Because this thing is Ningen is on the bottom. All these ones are actually high likelihood of being real. Because that looks like a real ass alligator. Real cat. Real cat. Real cat. Real cat. Real wolf. Orange Cody. That's a real like red panda or some shit. Real sloth. Okay. Water elephant. I thought all elephants were water elephants. Lutulong. It looks like a regular ass animal. Giant spider. Now here's nightmare fuel for you. Giant spider. Metal as shit. Could it exist? No, because it would collapse under its own weight the way gravity works. But could something like it exist that would be fucking scary? Yeah, I think so. Smash or pass. We're big time pass on that one, guys. Unless it's like a D&D spider lady, like a drow or something. Not a drow, what are they, a drider. Then we might make an exception. What's the last category again? God damn it. I made these categories and I forget what they are. Oh, how well known it is. Giant spider, I think the concept is just innately known to people. So I gotta put this one up in the A tier with the big boys, I think. But he's like, he's like right here. He's there. Giant spider. Okay. I'm happy with that. What am I looking at? What's a Kasai Rex? There's not even a picture, really. Is it a, like, dinosaur? Giant Congo snake. This isn't real? I thought the giant Congo snake was just a thing. I mean, that just shows you how much I think it exists and how much I would, be afraid of it. It's a snake, and I have a thing for, like, dragon ladies. Okay. Giant Congo snake. Gotta be real, guys. It's gotta go up here. Giant Congo snake is an S tier. Mungama. Looks like a regular ass lizard. Giant dragonfish. Bathysphere. What? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Some of these, look, I didn't realize there were so many cryptids. I should have looked this over before I started. Pallid salfin. This is a regular ass fish. 5-lined Constellation fish. You literally said it's a regular ass fish. Abyssal rainbow gar. Another regular ass fish. Another regular ass fish. This one doesn't look regular ass. Deep star 4000 fish. But he's going in the fish category. Another fish. Another clearly fish. Deep sea spider, sure. These are all, the sea category has, for the most part, become things that could be real and don't seem like cryptids to me. Except up here when you get to the top end of this stuff. Like this thing, I don't know what that is. All right. Gwyneth Paltrow blob. That is not what it says, but it's a regular ass fish. Long-necked seal? That's just a seal with a long neck. The Robin. This is a pterodactyl that survived into the modern day. I'll put him there too. There's a lot of C tier going on here. Whoa, Snallygaster. This thing looks cool. All right, you're going up on the fact that you look cool alone. Snallygaster. You're going to go up here. You're up here. Van meter visitor. Same thing. Get up there. Giant condor. That is just a big ass bird. Oh. This thing looks like the jackalope. No, this one's jackalope. So what's a wolpertinger? What's the difference between a wolpertinger and a jackalope? And a dingbat? And a fur-bearing trout? Well, I know a fur-bearing trout is different. A jackalope is the one I've heard of, but only because of that stupid family video show that I used to watch when I was a kid. But here's the question. How many people know it? If you're in my age group, everybody from that dumb show. So jackalope is actually really well known. Jackalope is pretty much like just a fusion of some animals, so its likelihood in the wild might be low, but if we had some Dr. Moreau shit, this could definitely happen. And, you know, science is getting crazy. I mean, he's kind of cute, so there's that. And then he could gore you with those horns. I gotta say, I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off, but he's going up in the S tier. You gotta have that jackalope. I think he's cooler than the Congo snake. He can't beat the devil or the mermaids. I know Goatman isn't technically the devil, but that's how I'm using it. Because they put the fucking devil picture up in here. Ohio Grassman. I mean, wow. I mean, the way I'm messing, I don't know what it really is. But the message I had for who he is, he's got to stay up here. Chupacabra. I think Chupacabra's down here with the jackalope. This is the order in S tier. The guy who brings you your weed, the devil, mermaids, the jackalope, chupacabra, and then this scary ass snake that I feel like exists. That's the order. I know people are going to be mad because Bigfoot got put down in A. I might move him up because I might need more room to be able to even see what's going on. Now, Wolpertinger and Dingbat, I never heard of these bitches. And they just look like they're knockoff versions of the jackalope. They're not going in A, they're going in B. B is for knockoffs. Is everything in B a knockoff? Yeah. Oh, what? No, not Snallygaster or Van Meter Visitor. So tell you what, you got promoted, Snallygaster, and you get promoted, Van Meter Visitor. But these things, they're going right where they belong. You're going in here with all the... So B is now basically like if you're in B, you're a knockoff of something that's higher up. If you're in C, you're either a regular ass animal or you just couldn't quite make it up into the B and A tier. Like you're not a knockoff or a well-known thing. You're like something else down here, but you're pretty neat. And then if you're down here in D, I'm sorry. I either don't know what you are or I'm frightened of you like this Ningen. Jesus, get that thing away from me. The hide behind, isn't this just like a creepypasta? The hide behind, you can't really sleep with the hide behind. You can't really see it. Some people know about it. This might break my whole system. No, he's right here. He's with these guys. He's the upper end of C. Next to Cussy. Why is Cussy down here instead of up here? It's a knockoff. It's just because its name sounds like pussy. Like, okay, get up there. You've earned a spot up there. I'm sorry. I apologize, Cussy. Hoop snake? I want that to be real because that's an Ouroboros. Like a living Ouroboros that rolls around. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's got to go here. Next to the Oklahoma octopus. Cactus cat. Is that just a cat that rolled around in a cactus? Regular ass animal. Tsuchinoko. Regular ass lizard. Not deer. Regular ass deer. Giant sharks. Regular ass sharks. The black demon. Regular ass shark. Giant jellyfish. This is just an animal. Right? Oh, jellyfish, not octopus. Okay. I mean, it's just a large version of a regular animal. What? But I did put giant spider up. Like, that is still just a large version of a regular animal. Why am I Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. It's just scarier to me. I don't know. And I feel like people are more likely to think it's just like that image of the webs being in the forest or whatever. But really, you know what? This doesn't. You know what? It has to come down with its brethren. We've established a pattern now. Stellar's sea ape. This is just some other sea creature. What am I looking at here? Konfu Island creature. It's just like what are those things called? Why do I want to call them water cows? What the fuck? It's a hippo, that's the word, with a long face. Sawtooth dolphin. Just a weird dolphin that has some like growth on his back from all the shit we put in the water. I mean, he's likely to exist, but he's just a dolphin. Another dolphin, a big whale, Hook Island sea monster. This is just Loch Ness monster knockoff. The bloop. What the fuck is the bloop? Curious. Mysterious ultra-low frequency underwater sound. Possibly an enormous sea creature, but was later confirmed to be an ice quake. So it's not even a thing. The bloop. That's the sound something made. Get out of here. Sea serpents. Now, guys, if you watched my channel, you really shouldn't question why this went S tier. We're just going to leave that at that. There might be a fondness there that we don't need to discuss today. Long neck. Regular ass animal. Mer horse. Is that a kelpie? Kelpies are metal as shit. This is like close. So kelpie to me is like a mermaid, but not hot. So this is where mermaid was supposed to. So this is makes sense. Now mermaids are S. This mer horse is A. Mini finned sea serpent. What is the difference between this and a regular sea serpent? I don't know. For some reason I'm less attracted to it though. So A tier. Mini humped sea serpent. I mean, that's a sea serpent that gets around. It's mini humped. Super otter. Regular ass otter. Super eel. Regular ass eel. Just big. Marine saurian. That's just Nessie. That's Loch Ness. Knockoff. Loch Ness knockoff. Father of all the turtles. Is this like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like if their dad, who was still a turtle when they got mutated, it was getting old, but then he got mutated, they'd be like reunited with their father? I would watch that special episode. I think it's just a giant turtle though. Yellow belly. Regular ass fish. Marvin the Monster. Isn't that Marvin the Martian? From Looney Tunes? U-28 sea creature. This is just another sea creature. St. Augustine monster. I don't know what this is. Trunco. Why am I hearing creepy music outside? Oh, it's the ice cream man. Somehow in my brain, the music that was happening was from Halloween. It was like do 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 do, and then I stopped to listen, and it's just like do 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 do. I was like, oh, it's Ice Cream Man music. My brain is just, I'm looking at too many cryptids is what's happening. I'm getting freaked out more than I thought. I'm going to have nightmares about these things because they just like, I'm looking at them too fast. They go right to my subconscious. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be like, holy shit, guys, it's the Corfu Island creature. He's real. And Ningen's been chasing me all night. I might look up Ningen after we're done with this because now I'm curious. What is this thing? Trunco, I don't know what am I, again, I don't know what I'm even looking at with Trunco. This is the carcass. This is like the body of an actual thing. Again, regular sea animal because it's real. Moore's beach monster, I don't know. That sounds like a regular thing. This is an alligator. So many of these are just large version of animal. Flying rod. Okay, now we're getting interesting. Flying rod. So like a thing that's flying in the sky that we don't normally see, and when we do, we don't know what it is. That's scary. That's metal. I'm not going to sleep with a flying rod because, that's how you get STDs from space. Space AIDS. How well known is it? Depends on the community you're in. What was the other one? Damn it. Why do I keep forgetting? How well known is it? How cool is it? Do you want to sleep with it? Oh, how likely is it to really exist? I feel like this guy's got to go right with these guys. They're the upper level C's because I can't move them into A. I think he's more likely to exist than the legs. I'm putting him, you know what? Flying rod's going all the way up there. This is just a jellyfish. Sky serpents. This is kind of the same exact thing as the flying rods, if I'm not mistaken, but it says serpent in the name, so it goes above it. Petrazo vagodo wado jelly. He's a jellyfish. He's a regular ass jellyfish. Flying jellyfish? Okay, at least this one over here is a regular ass jellyfish. At least flying jellyfish is trying something new. Because I don't think it's likely that exists at all. But it's still just a jellyfish. So I'm putting it right next to the regular ass jellyfish. I was thinking like, it should go lower because it doesn't likely exist, except it's not down here with Ningen. Living UFO. Okay. So if a UFO was alive, right? Would that be cool? I think so. Like Farscape. A living UFO. That's really cool. You could sleep with it because it's a living UFO. That's got all kinds of weird thoughts going on in my head. People know what UFOs are. Yep. And it could be really cool in a lot of different ways. I gotta go S tier on this thing. Living spaceship. This is a regular ass thing. Oh no, it's a knockoff of the Loch Ness Monster. So we got a category for that. I'm getting worn down by this. I didn't expect to get worn down by this, guys. There's too many of them. George Spicer's Loch Ness Monster. This is just another Loch Ness. Oh my god. I got to move all these Loch Ness Monsters into the Loch Ness Monster knockoff. We only need one Loch Ness Monster, guys. We all know it represents a type of creature. Regular ass cat. Regular ass wolf. I don't care if he's Japanese. He's still a wolf. Queen of Sheba gazelle. Regular ass gazelle. Regular ass woodpecker. Regular ass parakeet. What are we doing here, guys? Regular ass pigeon. Regular ass dolphin. Regular ass manatee. Meteor goldfish. Is it like a space goldfish? Regular ass goldfish. Devil's hoof prints. Alright. We're putting it in here. But why? Because it's the knockoff of the devil. Metepic creature. I mean, it looks like an alien and it looks cool as shit. Would I sleep with it? Depends on its personality, but it's a possibility. A type of creature. Nobody's heard of it. I mean, somebody out here watching has probably heard of it because I roll in those circles, but I haven't heard of it. How likely is it? I mean, it could be an alien. I think I gotta move this up somewhere. It's not A tier, though, and I can't put it in B because B's used up by knockoffs, so it's up here. I think I'm putting it here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sheep Squatch. At least you did something different with it, but it's still a knockoff Bigfoot. I'm sorry. You can't sneak in a sheep feature and think I'm not going to see what you're doing. Bat Squatch. Shit. I know it's a knockoff Bigfoot, but I want to give it higher because that's cool as fuck. Bat Squatch. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Bat Squatch is still going in B, but he's going at the top. That's just cool. I want that to be real. Let's put it that way. Argentina gnome. All right. We got to get real, guys. Everybody knows what a gnome is. People have seen them outside of houses. The idea that one of those could come to life is something that haunts most people's nightmares. Is it metal? The idea that some little creepy thing could like stab you in the knees or something? Yeah, and do some people definitely want to fuck it? Oh, 100%. Do I? I don't know, but I understand the kink. Let's put it that way. S tier. I put gnome up in the S tier. Plus, first episode of Gravity Falls featured gnomes, and so it's canon that they're, secret society level crazy shit. Like Schmegmelon. Whatever this thing is. S tier. Okay, we did it. We got sea serpents at the top of S tier. I will not apologize for that. We got the guy who brings you weed, top of S tier. The devil is top of S tier. Mermaids are top of S tier. The jackalope is top of S tier. Well, they're all top of S. They're S tier. Chupacabra's S tier. Giant Congo snake is S tier. The living spaceship is S tier. The gnome is S tier. And whatever this thing is S tier. And I don't need to explain why. You can see the picture for yourself. A tier, we got Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, the Mothman, the Jersey Devil, the Loveland Frog Man, the Mantis Man, the Lake Monster, the Lizard Man, the Grunch Road Monster, the Mongolian Death Worm, the Snallygaster, the Van Meter Visitor, the Mer Horse, the Mini Finned Sea Serpent, and the Mini Humped Sea Serpent. Yeah! B tier, we got Bad Squatch. Bad Squatch! Ready for action. He's never last. Bad Squatch! I would watch that show. We got Bad Squatch. We got all the Sasquatch / Bigfoot ripoffs. We got all the Loch Ness Monster ripoffs. And we got the Devil's Hoof Prints. C tier, we got Sky Serpents. We got Flying Rods. We got the Metapec Creature. We got Dover Demon. We got Flatwoods Monster. We got Hopkinsville Goblin, we got Living Legs, we got Enfield Horror, we got the Hide Behind, we got the Hoop Snake, we got the Oklahoma Octopus, and then a bunch of regular ass animals that are just big versions of animals. And in D tier, we got whatever these things are, and Ningen, who is somehow my worst nightmare now. He is my nightmare fuel, and we are going to learn about Ningen to close this out. Ningen? Ningen means human being in Japanese and can refer to a Japanese drama film. I don't think that's what we're talking about. He doesn't look like a human being to me. Yeah, Cryptid. What the It's just more, it's even more horror fuel. What the hell? Ningen is the modern Japanese cryptid of creature from folklore described as a gigantic whale-like humanoid said to inhabit the Arctic waters. This thing is creepy as shit. While its name simply means human being in Japanese, the Ningen is depicted with human-like arms, a large mouth, and often a white, pale body. Sightings and blurry images like those from Google Earth have fueled its legends, though skeptics suggest these are misidentifications of whales or icebergs. Okay. Well, now I wish I hadn't read it, because now it's scarier than it was before. Why did they give it legs in this picture? Whatever. This is how it's always going to look to me, like a sperm with legs. But now it's giant like a whale. Thanks. Thanks, AI, for filling me in on that. It's been fun rating all these cryptids with you guys. Honestly, it's also been exhausting. There's a lot of cryptids, apparently. We need to go find some of these cryptids and prove them real. That's your mission for next week. Find some cryptids and prove them real and put them in the comments. If you don't have real photos, it's photos or else it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Or you could just tell me in the comments what your favorite cryptid is, or if I misrated one of these cryptids, or what you think your top S tier cryptid is. Is it sea serpents for obvious reasons? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, safe travels.